This tutorial is designed to help musicians with limited computer experience set up a basic home studio so as to run notation and recording software. The first setup is appropriate for users wishing to utilise a keyboard input for notation or MIDI recording on their laptop or desktop computer. To connect a keyboard to your computer, you will need a USB cable where one end fits into your keyboard and the other into your computer. If your keyboard does not have a USB output, then you will need to connect via MIDI. You can purchase a MIDI to USB cable at your music store or online. Simply connect your MIDI output to your computer USB. To connect your basic desktop speakers, simply connect your mini jack or 1/8" jack into your speaker input. Turn on your speakers and start up your computer. Your computer should recognise the attached hardware and will indicate this on your screen. Now you will need to open your notation software program and select your input device. This may be under your Tools or Options tab, however it is different for each program, so you may need to look for it. In this example, the USB audio device has been selected and you can see the LED light up when the keyboard is played. The computer is now ready to notate music played on your keyboard. If you can't hear any sound, then you need to assign your playback device. Again, this may be under your Tools, Play or Options tab depending on your software. Many notation programs come with a basic set of virtual instruments. These are internal computer-generated MIDI sounds. You may have several options such as Contact Player that comes with Sibelius or Microsoft GS Wavetable that comes with your Windows application on a PC. Alternatively, you may have external MIDI instrument sounds on your keyboard. Assign one of these and you should be ready to play and hear your notation software. In addition to a MIDI input, you can also use other external devices such as a cassette or mini disc player to make an audio recording on a computer. This can be done by using your computer's built-in microphone input, but for a better quality sound you may choose an interface such as this Mia MIDI. This type of interface is placed in a PCI slot internally and access is at the rear of the computer. This means you can take a cable from the interface to your cassette player or any audio device such as mini disc or record player. Open your recording software, assign your input device, in this case Mia, and begin recording. The main benefit of this being you can then burn these recordings to CD. When it comes to connecting your speakers, you can again use your built-in computer output. However, the quality will be better if you choose the outputs from your interface and connect directly to your auxiliary inputs in your stereo. In this final setup, we will use an external interface which enables us to input multiple audio tracks. The MIDI cable is connected out of the keyboard and directly into the interface in the usual way. We can connect several microphones into the interface using XLR cables, but also other audio devices such as cassette players using the 1/4" jack phono inputs shown here. The computer needs to both send and receive messages to the interface, and so cables need to be connected both ways. These outputs are for your playback system. You can have multiple headphone sets set up as fallback for your musicians, as well as a speaker system to hear your work. You need to assign your playback and input devices in the usual way as explained earlier, and you are ready to start making and creating music.